Buffalo Bills took care of business on Thursday Night Football. They defeated the Miami Dolphins 31-10. The story coming out of Miami is an obvious and scary one. Dolphins starting quarterback Tua Tagovailoa left the game early with an apparent concussion. There are going to be more tests done on Tua in the upcoming days. As many of y'all are familiar, all my football fans out there, Tua is no stranger to concussions. Tua has had a history of them. I mean, the reality is Tua has a hard time seeing what's coming from his blind spot. That's been the story throughout his young career. Dolphins, if I'm not mistaken, are missing a couple linemen early in the year. Tua and the Dolphins had a bad night at home against Buffalo, period. It didn't help that he was still in the game, late in the game, trying to bring his squad back. He gets clocked trying to make a play out of no play. And ladies and gentlemen, sometimes in life, the headline is so good, you feel like God gave it to you. I am not lying when I say this. And it's a blessing that Tua's alive, right? Hopefully he's okay and recovers. It's a blessing that the young man I'm about to bring up on the other side of this is alive based off what's happening to him in his life. The guy that delivers the blow to Tua and knocks him out of the game for good, Damar Hamlin, was the one that delivered the blow to Tua and knocked him out of the game. You can't make this stuff up. For those who are not familiar, Damar Hamlin, not even 2 years ago, was lifeless on the field after being hit in the chest during a Monday Night Football game. I believe that was the Bengals and Bills getting it on. That game was subsequently canceled right after that play. Damar has since made a full recovery, and he's back playing football and starting this year, by the way. For all my football fans out there, Damar Hamlin was, in fact, the person that made the hit on Tua, who, by the way, has had at least 4 concussions over the last few seasons. Them concussions are starting to mount. I saw former Cowboys wide receiver Des Bryant. He took to social media and suggested that Tua call it a career and think about his livelihood and his life past football. And, if you're a Dolphins fan out there, you're like, ho, wait a minute. We just paid you. Miami just gave Tua a new contract after a lot of consideration and contemplation. Or should they wait one more year to see if Tua can make it 2 years in a row of healthy ball? And Miami did pay Tua this offseason. A lot of guaranteed money in that deal. He's one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the league. All in all, we'll see when Tua hits the field again. Dolphins will get a little bit of a break here since they played Thursday night, and we'll see what happens. Tua's going to have to clear some protocols, though. They're going to run every test under the sun on him, man. That hit from Damar was ugly to see on Tua. His arm literally, it's disgusting. I'm not even trying to make light of it. You can see his body was not right. And there are going to be many questions about this young man and his future playing football in the NFL. Dolphins surrender a loss to the Bills on Thursday Night Football, but maybe more importantly than losing that game, it's potentially losing Tua for a significant amount of time. 31-10 your final. Tua leaves with an apparent concussion. So I'll give you guys an update when I get one. Make sure you tap into my Underdog Fantasy for this weekend's NFL action. I'm going to make some picks, and hopefully I win some money this weekend. Prayers up to Tua, man. I'm out. If you love flexing your sports knowledge, you should head over to the best place to play fantasy sports and win some money while you're at it. That's Underdog. For me, I love the pick'em game. It's super simple to play too. All you got to do is go to the Underdog website or app. You got to pick whether a player will have a higher or lower stat line for that specific game. You get your picks right, and you can win up to 1,000 times your money. And when you sign up, if you use your boy's promo code, which is FERRO, your deposit will get matched up to $1,000 is available to you in bonus cash. You can't beat that. Tap in with Underdog. My promo code is FERRO.